Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel on YouTube. Welcome to today's film session on Shaedon Sharpe. He just had a 33-point game last night against the Minnesota Timberwolves, as you can see on the screen. We're going to go through some of the clips here. And, he's shooting 12 of 23 last night, so 52% field goal percentage. Got to the line a decent amount, 6 for 7 on the free throw line, 6 rebounds, an assist, and just had a great game because he's had a, come on off that shoulder injury in the preseason. I believe it was preseason or right before preseason, maybe training camp. He had a tear in his shoulder, so he's still coming back, finding his shooting stroke especially from outside the arc, because he only went 3 for 10 in this game. But you could still see his 3-level scoring, and you can see that, he has the potential to be one of the best shooting guards in the NBA. And he's still only 21 years old, which is kind of crazy because he didn't even play, his college year, right? He was at Kentucky, but barely even played over there. And now he's in his 3rd season, and I feel like the 3rd and 4th season is really where a lot of guards, especially wings, they take their leap, potentially becoming an all-star. Somebody like Anthony Edwards became an all-star in his 3rd season, so I feel like he has that type of trajectory. Difficult word to say, but yeah, let's dive into some of these clips on Shaedon Sharpe. First up, we just got just a quick pass to Kamara in the corner, and like I said, he's just coming back from injury, so he just ramping up his minutes pretty slowly. He was like 20 minutes per game first couple games, had a 14 point game in his first couple games, and then now obviously he exploded for 33 points. But you can see that was a quick decision that he made. This time he gets the screen from Duop Reed. He's actually up against a pretty good defender in Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Shakes him, gets all the way to the rim, gets a nice up and under. Like I said, getting the free throw line, gets the and one as well. That's a nice move to get past Alexander Walker, and look who's on the weak side defender. That's Jaden McDaniels, one of the best defenders probably in the NBA. So that's not an easy move to scoop that over him, do the little up and under, and get the roll to go, and gets the and one as well. This time hatch it up against Alexander Walker. This is just a replay. But still, like I said, that's a tough move. Gobert isn't even in position to guard him, but McDaniels actually, he reads it pretty well. McDaniels reads it pretty well. He, tries to step inside, and on most guys, on most guards, he'll probably be able to block their shot or probably heavily contest it, but, Sharpe kind of just uses acrobatic finish, and his hang time is crazy, so, that's going to help him for sure. This time, just a nice back cut by Shaedon Sharpe on DiVincenzo. This is a nice pass by Kamara as well. Obviously, he sees the open space, does fakes out DiVincenzo, gets the back cut, and then look at the hang time. Doesn't even see Julius Randle. Julius Randle is probably thinking should I jump? But he sees Shaedon Sharpe. He's like, yeah, I'm not gonna jump for this one. and Shaedon Sharpe throws it down. This time just working in the mid-range. Doesn't fall for the pump fake. You can see he's working on DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo is good, solid defender as well. Then he gets switched onto Randle. Randle picks him up. Shows a little pump fake. Randle doesn't jump. Stays on his feet. Hand down, man down. And he knocks down the mid-range jumper. Really impressive moves. Obviously he's, like I said, only 21 years old. So he's still figuring out his own game as well. But he has the confidence to pull up for 3 in transition. Nobody picking him up. I can see why the Wolves are kind of struggling right now on defense, giving up open looks like that. But still, this time he takes a screen from Klingen. Got the empty corner, rejects the screen actually. Kind of fakes out Reed to the baseline. To the baseline sideline. Reed is covering that, so he goes back in the middle. And that's pretty, like I said, another pretty acrobatic finish. Hang time. Keeps the ball, pretty high. Defender can't really even block it. This time he's posting up Anthony Edwards, maybe giving him a little taste of his own medicine. Ant loves those mid-range post-ups, those, Kobe Jordan type post-ups, but I feel like Ant isn't even doing them that much this year. Obviously, he's taking more three-pointers, but Shaedon Sharpe said, yeah, I'll show you how to do it. I still got that in my game. So you can see he was confident. He's playing first, like I said, he wasn't playing that many minutes in his first couple of games back from his shoulder injury, but now he played 35 minutes. Shakes Julius Randle, gets to his step back. He's a pretty confident guy, especially when his shot is falling. Just some quick moves, creates a little bit of space, and knocks it down. So he's showing, he can score in the paint, he can score in the mid-range. He's been shooting some pull-up threes. This time, once again, he has a pull-up three off to just a drive from Scoot Henderson. Not even, creating that much space, but the fact that he's, standing a couple feet behind the three-point line, it just gives him that maybe extra bit of space to get the shot off cleanly with Alexander Walker closing him down. And he knocks down the three. Like I said, he was only 3 for 10, but you can obviously cut him some slack, given that he's just coming off some, tearing his shoulder, so he's still, getting that, long range shot back. But once again, getting past who's that? Jaden McDaniels again. This time, Jaden McDaniels is trying to, put some full court pressure on him. Gets past him pretty easily, hangs in the air, and gets the foul called on Julius Randle. That's not easy to do, People not just blowing past, Jaden McDaniels every game. So that just shows how explosive he is and how quick he is actually. Was it just a tie up? This time you can see him spacing the floor again, but he's not just spacing the floor. He's crashing the glass, and that's an amazing dunk from Shaedon Sharpe right there. Just, reading the shot. He's the first one off the ground. Nobody even jumps with him. And McDaniels, is busy contesting Grant, I guess, from behind. Nobody boxes out Sharpe. And Sharpe, of course, throws it down. Probably one of the best tip dunks so far this season. Robert Williams so excited his shirt is coming off. Once again, that's, Anthony Edwards, that's Rudy Gobert. That's a good defensive pairing. As good of a defensive pairing in the NBA. He actually probes him and kind of fakes him right, where he ends up rejecting the screen. Ant kind of guesses the screen and, shades him to his left hand, but he has no problem going to his left hand after rejecting the screen. Blows past Rudy Gobert and gets the layup to go. Just a quick decision, quick move by Shaedon Sharpe. Just, putting some clutch buckets. This is a fourth quarter. Once again, it's pretty much the same action. Pick and roll on this angle with Edwards and Gobert. This time, Edwards once again, he guesses the screen. He stays behind the screen. Klingon actually makes good contact on the screen this time. Gobert is too far deep, and Shaedon Sharpe has a clean catch, clean jump, clean follow through, and knocks down the, pretty simple three. Once again, he's probing him. This time he believes he can beat him off the dribble, and he actually does. Once again, almost the same play, right? Klingon sets the screen. Shaedon Sharpe decides to attack Rudy Gobert in the open court. You got Banton stretching the floor. No help coming. Julius Randle probably could have helped a little bit more, but he's still covering Jeremy Grant, who's a credible three-point shooter. That's just what the Wolves defense is based off of, is Rudy Gobert kind of just patrolling the rim. But this time Shaedon Sharpe gets the best of him. Actually finishes with the left hand into the body. Uses his body pretty well to just cover the ball. And that's a pretty impressive move right there. Once again, this time they kind of fake it where no Klingon actually doesn't come up for the screen. Anthony Edwards trying to give him some ball pressure, and he just gets to the rim. You could see actually Billups saying, just wait, just clear on it, because he's confident in Shaedon Sharpe's dribbling ability, and once he got the other side of Ant, it's kind of over, and Ant just got his hands caught in the cookie jar right there. But yeah, really some impressive plays from Shaedon Sharpe. Obviously won them the game in the fourth quarter with some clutch buckets and some clutch, fouls drawn. So yeah, really good, impressive showing from Shaedon Sharpe. Like I said, he has the potential to be one of the best shooting guards in the NBA, and he was outperforming Shaedon. He outperformed Anthony Edwards last night, so that's a big step in his career. And like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if he's an All-Star this season, or even an honorable mention. One of the first guys left off the off the bench of the All-Star team. One of those guys that we kind of debate and say that obviously the West is so stacked that maybe he's not able to make the All-Star team. But if he can have that type of leap and just be in the conversation, I think that's a great sign for his career just at 21 years old. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.